Hello everyone, it's DuckFairy07 and here we are after one of the most exciting ban announcements in history of Modern. Faithless Looting is unbanned and so Arclight Phoenix becomes not just playable again, but all very strong card. Once again we have Faithless Looting in, and I wanted to start with this because I believe this is the best way for new players or returning players to try out new cards, Faithless Looting. And this deck is cheap, it's budget, nothing is worth much money except for Slickshot Show Off is not the cheapest, and Arclight Phoenix is maybe 2, I'm not sure. Okay, so everything else in the deck is pretty cheap, and I think it's a great intro for a lot of new players, returning players, and also old players who want to test out Faithless Looting in some new builds. This is not just a budget cheap deck to play at the moment, it's also pretty good, especially in this unsold meta game right after the bans, when people are still trying various Faithless Looting, Zenith Brews, Twin Brews, whatever, and it's just very fast. This deck will kill you on turn 3 consistently, like every game. So you have to prolong, you have to do something, interact somehow to not die from this deck, because it's very efficient. The looting plus Phoenix give it the extra aggressiveness, the extra speed, and it's very good. So instead of, we are playing similar to usual prowess, but we don't have DRC and we have some burn spells in the build. So we got 4 lava spikes, we got 4 lightning bolts, lava darts, and also a couple of gut shots. Okay, so that is it. Very clean mana base, 4 of these Canopy lands, and all other are basics. I think you can like you can bring in like 1 Arena of Glories, 1 Sokenzan or Den of the Bugbear, something like that. But I want to have as many basics as possible, like probably at least like 12 or at minimum 10, I would say. Okay, so that is it. On the sideboard we got Blood Moons, we got Brotherhood's End, which are great against those decks trying out opals like Hardened Scales, like a Brute Scale combo, like Colossus Hammer and Affinity, whatever. Also we got additional Artifact Hate here and Upgrade. This is probably the best sideboard card. It's important because of the Chalice of the Void. New Eldrazi decks are playing Chalice of the Void, so that's very important card post board. Blood Moon as well. Brotherhood's End 2, and we got Soul Guide Lantern as my graveyard hate of choice, and this is kind of a flex slot of the sideboard. Damping Sphere, I wanted it in just because I have another way to beat Storm, and it also hates on, I bring in like 1 or 2 against Tron decks, so yeah. Okay, so this is very fast deck. It just goes all phase, try to attack as soon as possible, bring opponent down to 0, and it's very efficient in doing so. I was able to do a trophy league with this deck, and it performed really strong in a couple of leagues I played. So we are going to go through the trophy league and see how it went. Okay, very exciting time to play Magic. Great unbans. I've been hoping for this for a long time. Okay, so let's see. We are playing against Eldrazi. This is great news for my deck, because this deck is pretty slow, and I have enough time to do a lot of damage with my creatures before they try to do their before they play their powerful spells. But in this situation, opponent played first, and they had the Chalice of the Void start plus Kozilek's Command. That was pretty good. So yeah, here they unfortunately killed my bird, so all my other spells were 1 mana at this point. So I was able to pump Soulscar Mage a bit, but that wasn't enough. So I attack for 5 here, put my opponent down on 13, but yeah, as I said, that's not good enough. Opponent has a lot of stuff here, so they played Tatnuts here and I concede this one. Let's check out game 2. As I said earlier, a very important card in this matchup is Abrade. Abrade kills Chalice of the Void, kills Trinisphere, and it's just very important. And this time I was playing first, so that's a big advantage. Okay, I start with Soulscar Mage, go for my second Soulscar Mage and play Lava Dart. Attack opponent down to 17. Okay, so now opponent has 2 mana and they play Chalice of the Void, but this time I'm prepared. I go for Abrade, kill Chalice, Bolden Face, Lava Dart, and bring my opponent down to 5 life. So I go for Mana Morphose here and find Blood Moon. So I attack opponent, try to attack opponent down to 1 life, but they have a pretty good card in this situation. So it was a Kozilek's Command to kill one of my Soul Scars and block other one, and they also had another Kozilek's Command immediately to kill my second Soul Scar. So that was pretty good by opponent. I had a double Blood Moon in this situation, but I was missing third land to play it. Blood Moon in this situation would lock my opponent because okay, so yeah, you can see me here. Faithless Looting finds me lethal here. I play double looting, discard Phoenix, Bolden Face, and find immediate kill. Looting is such a powerful card. Okay, so that is it. Let's check out game 3. Looting, Bolt Face for lethal with Phoenix. Okay, so let's check out the sideboarding plan once again. I said I'm bringing in 3 Abrades, and I also brought in the Blood Moons. Gut shots go out in this matchup, 1 Lava Dart as well, and all light up the stages. I'm just trying to be as fast as possible here. I also brought in a single Damping Sphere. I don't think I want more, but Damping Sphere can prevent their lands from giving them a bunch of mana. Okay, so opponent has Trinisphere, they have Chalice of the Void, and they kill my land here and find their they were able to find their throne. Okay, so I go for Abrade here. I have to kill Chalice of the Void because I'm not able to play my other cards if I don't. Okay, so I go for Faithless Looting here. I have to pay 3 mana and I'm digging for a second Abrade. Trying to get rid of this Trinisphere. Didn't get it, but I can play my Soul Scar and I can also start attacking. My opponent is drawing cards here, and I decided to end this race and kill my opponent's Mycospawn and continue attacking opponent. They're down to 6 life, and I had a choice here. I went for Mana Morphose, and I go for Faithless Looting Flashback from the yard. Lava Dart them face. My Arclight Phoenix comes back, and that is lethal. Also have I even have lethal without Arclight Phoenix. I just flashback dart and kill them with Soul Scar Mage. So that was it. That was the game. Find lethal here in game 3. So that was match 1. Okay, so let's check out match 2. Faithless Looting is just a huge difference for a deck like this. You could already see in match 1 that Faithless Looting was deciding card and helped me end this very soon. Okay, so I decided to keep a risky hand on in match 2 game 1. No creatures, so that was the risky part. So I go for a double Morphose, trying to dig for creatures here. I go light up the gut shot, light up the stage, and lava spike, still trying to find a creature. Unfortunately, I got a bit flooded here and then decided to go for the hollow one, kill the hollow one. Opponent goes for Flame Adept and Burning Inquiry. They find Fiery Temper. Yeah, I love this card. I love this card. So maybe it's time to play it because with Faithless Looting, Fiery Temper is a much better card. So I go for the light up the stage. I find Bolt plus Spike. Unfortunately, Bolt doesn't kill Adept, but I can go for Face. So Lava Spike them Face, they are on 9. If my opponent doesn't kill me here, then I have a good chance of killing them. Okay, so opponent goes for the attack. They go for Fiery Temper, Madness, cast Temper, kill my bird, and now my opponent is on 7. But I find another bird from top, so I have Bolt Face, I have Dart Face, and Slick Shot finish them off. So that is a win from the top deck. Okay, so let's check out game 2. Let's check out the sideboarding plan for this one. Okay, so gut shots go out, one light up the stage goes out. Just 3 cards, didn't change too much. Gutshot can only kill like Dragon Ray Channeler in that deck, but yeah, that's not really enough. Okay, so opponent has 0 cards in their hand, and even if they go for the Phoenix next turn, I still will survive, and I have potential kill with the Slickshot Show Off on my next turn. And they have to attack with Channeler, so they only way of surviving is just playing the Phoenix and not attacking with one of the hollow ones. Okay, so here I find a Monastery Spear, I go for a Morphose, take 2 red, go for another Morphose, pump my creatures, take 2 red again, Lava Spike them face, Bolt them face, and that is more than enough damage. I also Arclight Phoenix comes back and I have additional 5 damage, so that is a lot. That is a lot. My opponent only chance to survive here was to actually play Phoenix on one of their hollow ones and stay back and trade with my Slickshot Show Off. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That was a very quick match 2, so let's check out match 3. Okay, so this is a pretty good hand. I can start off with the Faithless Looting, but opponent plays Noble Hierarch, so I decided I want to kill this immediately. Okay, so opponent plays Fetch, passes the turn. I start the turn with Mana Morphose, and I can play Looting, discard a Phoenix and bring it back immediately. I go Spike Face, Phoenix comes back, but opponent has Endurance. They exile Green Sat Zenith from their hand. I already like opponent's deck. As soon as I see Zenith, I like it a lot. Okay, so as my hand is still good, unfortunately Phoenix is gone. But opponent was able to find a Graveyard Hate piece, and I kill it. I have to kill it, play Light Up the Stage, to trigger it with another bolt. Okay, so I go Gutshot, kill the Bowmasters, then go for the Mana Morphose. My opponent pet to exiles my creature. I play Mana Morphose, and I decide I will kill the Orc token and pass the turn. I have Light Up the Stage in my hand. That's a solid card at the moment. Okay, so I go for the Morphose and I find the Slickshot Show Off. I go for a Lava Dart, try to play the Light Up the Stage before combat, but unfortunately opponent has another pet to exile to clear my Slickshot Show Off. Okay, so I go for Mana Morphose here, draw a card. find a monastery, Swiss spear, but they have a 7/7 white of the reliquary. That is a problem, and there are 0 cards in hand, and I decide to jump here, so I have additional turn. I need to find the bird. Bird will probably be the best option. Okay, so I go discard Phoenix. I was hoping to find something, but unfortunately in 4 cards on top I did not find a card I can play here, so I was not able to bring back Phoenix. And I did get light up the stage, but that was a bit slow at the moment. Opponent okay, so I did find a blocker for 1 turn, but I was not able to deal with it another turn because my opponent was able to find Bojuka Bog, sacking a creature with White of the Reliquary, so that was the game. And let's check out game 2. Okay, so let's see the sideboarding plan for this one. Again, did not change much. 2 gut shots, 2 light up the stages, went out, and Blood Moon mostly came in. For this matchup, I felt this card will be good here. Okay, so I go for a slick shot shove off and want to catch my opponent unprepared for a turn 3 moon. They have Esper Sentinel, but I feel like a single planes won't be enough for them to do much this game, so I'd continue attacking with the bird. And they have Esper Sentinel, yeah, but planes is their only basic at the moment, so looking good on my side. Okay, so I have some options here, but I decide to go for a kill. Maybe that was a bit risky here, but yeah, maybe it wasn't worth it. But it was the only way to try to go for a lethal this turn, and they only had 1 planes, 1 mana open, and they didn't kill a slick shot last combat. So I risked it, and yeah. But here they had find the removal for my Slickshot show off, but here I find Arclight Phoenix, and they need to find another removal, and they don't have much else. Okay, so here I go for a Phoenix, attack them down to 2, play the light up the stage, pay extra mana for Sentinel, find Lava Spike and Phoenix on top, and Lava Spikes finish the game immediately. So that was 1-1. So let's see, check out the third game and see how that went. Okay, again I have a Blood Moon on the sideboard. Did not draw it this time. I have 3 removals, a Swiss Spear, pretty aggressive hand. Yeah, I like this one. So I start attacking with Swiss Spear and holding a bunch of burn spells in my hand. Feels amazing. Opponent is on 18 and they decide to play Deafening Silence. I grow my Swiss Spear a bit with Mana Morphose and pass the turn. Here I have a bunch of draw spells. I can play this pretty efficiently. Okay, so I can only play 1 non-creature spell, but I can play a creature spell, so that's pretty good. I play a gut shot here to kill the Sentinel, clear it as a blocker, and attack for 4 damage here. That is a lot. Opponent decays 1 of the creatures, and opponent is on 10, and I have 9 damage in my hand. That is a lot. That is a lot. So I go for a Lava Spike. They are on 7 at the moment. But opponent plays another Green Sun Zenith and finds a way to gain 4 life. That was huge for the opponent. So I had a choice here and I find another bolt. So I need a creature or another spell to try to go for a lethal. But I find Arclight Phoenix here, so I decided to just hardcast Phoenix and go for attacks put my opponent on 7 again. I'm very close to lethal. Opponent goes for Zenith. They go for Zenith X3 once again. I'm not sure if they have another Knight of Autumn. They don't, but they find Endurance and Stay Back, so they can block me here. I go Lightning Bolt, them face. I have two flying attackers. My opponent is on 0 cards in hand, which means one of the attackers will go through and I can finish things off in their upkeep. I go for a bolt, and that is the match against Abdan Zenith. Okay, so that is it. Let's check out match 3. Match 4, sorry, that was match 3. Let's now check out match 3. Okay, so this time playing first, no 1 mana creature, but I have a Slick Shot show off, so it's a keep definitely. Okay, opponent plays Shifting Woodlands. I decided to go end turn, bolt them phase, and again they are playing Eldrazi deck, which is great news for me. This deck is really good against Eldrazi's. And I go Lava Spike phase and light up the stage, find 2 cards from the top. My opponent is already on 6. Okay, so I go for another Slickshot show off and Lava Dart them phase. This means they are down on 4, and both of my Slickshots are lethal here. So that is a very quick win there. I got the game 1, so let's check out game 2. Let's also check out the sideboarding plan against them. A couple of blood moon. I brought in couple of blood moons for a couple of gut shots and upgrades for light up the stages. That's it. As I said before, upgrade is very important in this matchup. It kills Chalice of the Void, Trinisphere. It's a really good card, and it's in other matchups it can be additional removal, so I really like it. Okay, so I go for a Slickshot show off and play the looting here. I don't care that it gets countered because it pumps all my creatures, and opponent is already on 9, and I play the Faithless Looting Flashback. And with a bolt in my face, if they don't have a removal, that's enough to do the last trigger to go for the lethal. Let's see if opponent has something. I don't have to wait for anything, but my opponent here finds a Kozilek's Command, and they're able to kill one of my Slick Shots, block my Soulscar Mage, and I still go in for 5 damage. That is a lot. My opponent is on 4. I have 2 creatures on my side of the field, and at this point I don't have a Chalice of the Void. I don't have a solution for a Chalice of the Void. Okay, so here is Lava Spike, another spell that triggers my Slick Shot. So now opponent is on 1 and they have to find a solution. They have to find solution for a Slickshot show off. I find a second Slickshot. If I played it here, it would be game over. But I didn't want to play into second Slickshot into Kozilek's return. So I decided to be patient here and just wait, hold the Slickshot show off for the next turn. And the opponent continues attacking with Mako Spawn, plays a card, the Great Creator, and finds a Trinisphere, plays the Trinisphere, and but I have a lethal here with my flyer, so that is game over. Okay, so that was match 2, a very fast 2 match against Eldrazi's or E-Tron or whatever that was. Okay, so that was it. Let's check out match 5, the last match of this league for trophy. So let's see how it went. Pretty solid hand playing first. I have Monastery Swiftspear, and I was playing a trophy match against Dredge. Dredge seems very good at the moment with Faithless Looting. It's incredible card for Dredge. It literally like does everything for them. Okay, here I attack them down to 15, and I was afraid what's going to happen here. but opponent didn't find any of the graveyard payoffs. So I start going for the kill. On my turn 3 I go for Manamorphose, do double red, play a Monastery Swift Spear, go for Faithless Looting, try to dig for another land, and I find a land, and I also find a Lava Dart, and the Lava Dart is lethal damage at this point, so I can go Lava Dart, flashback Lava Dart, and that is lethal, nothing my opponent can do at this point. So let's check out game 2. Of course, for this matchup I needed Soul Guide Lanterns from my sideboard. Again, gut shots go out, all the light up the stages go out as well. Soul Guide Lanterns go in. Okay, so Soul Guide Lantern in this situation is very good. I can remove the Stinkweed Imp from their yard, make them unable to dredge next turn, and then I still have my Soul Guide Lantern on the field, waiting until I need to remove the graveyard again. Here it is, another Stinkweed Imp in the yard. So now I decide to sack my Soul Guide Lantern, take their graveyard. I go for Faithless Looting, discard 2 lands, play Lava Dart, do a bunch of damage to the face, leave them on 4 life, and my opponent can do enough on their turn through all of this, and plus the hate in Soul Guide Lantern to survive. So that is a win, number 5 in this league, and that is a trophy for this sweet mono red Phoenix burn brew, which I'm very happy with, and already tweaked this list to my liking, and I think Slickshot Show Off is a must in this deck. It's so good, incredible, especially with the Gut Shot and Lava Darts and Faithless Looting, finding additional non-creature spells to pump it and end the games immediately. I think Slickshot is really a strong piece in this one. Together with Phoenix, it makes a lot of flying creatures, which is hard to deal with, and everything has haste. Really like that aspect. Okay, so that is it for today. Hope you like the video, hope you like the gameplay. Friendly reminder to click like, click subscribe, comment down in the video. What is your favorite deck Postban? I plan to do plan to play all the unbanned cards, do a bunch of brews, but everything in its time. And for now, starting with the mono red because, as I said before, I think it's a really good choice for new players, best budget deck, and it's really cheap, and there's just no much investment. You can just very easily find these cards and start playing. I think modern is a very good format to play at the moment. People are hyped because of the unbans, and deck is really good, and it will continue to be good. Phoenix plus looting is just insane, and the shell is very aggressive and can do a lot of early quick wins. Okay, so again, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.